Welcome back to S.WigginsTV. You already know it's your homie, Worldwide S.Wiggins. And I'm back with another small hood wars. But this one is a little different because we gonna get some hood history. But I done the unthinkable again, man. Today we gonna be talking about the what? The Gardena Dragnets. You know what I'm saying? Some rare history and flicks, so keep it locked. I got a funny feeling in the future after doing this episode, I'm finna open a whole new world with these PTSD wars. Mark my words. Today we gonna be talking about a small mini war between PTSD gangs like the Gardena Dragnets and other PTSD crews like the NBT, KWS, all that. The Gardena Dragnets is a gem within itself because even though people like Street TV talked about them and interviewed people from there before, there's so much history and untapped stories and information, and I'm excited to give you just a pinch of it. And for future reference, if any Dragnets and Gardena are willing to come on the platform, call me ASAP, 213-436-1296. Hit me ASAP, man, you know what I'm saying? Don't wait. Gardena Dragnets are often looked at as the little brothers to the Shotgun Crips, the largest Crip gang in Gardena. Dragnets even claim the same streets as the Shotguns, which include 132nd, 134th, I think, 137th, 139th, you know, like same streets. I'm subject to correction on the specific streets, but I'm like almost sure like most of it is correct. As you can see on the screen, I got an exclusive back tattoo of a Gardena Dragnet. The crazy thing about this picture is you used to seeing it with the Street Gangs watermark on it. But guess what? Now you gotta get used to seeing it with the S.Wiggins watermark, because this is exclusive. Wiggins. Now I'd be lying if I told you where the name Dragnets, or where they got the name Dragnets from. But I did hear from certain homies from Gardena that it might, keyword might, has something to do with this old TV show called The Dragnets. It's about a show of LAPD officers who's running around LA regulating stuff. Because other than that, I never really heard the name Dragnet before. But I'm pretty sure you guys gonna let me know in the comments, let me know the truth. Dragnets flourished in the 1990s in Gardena during some of the wildest times. And please don't think, because they a PTSD hood, that they didn't do it up. Because if you only knew. Now, Dragnets in my eyes are, basically Crips, but it is unclear whether they officially pushed the Crip identity to this day. But they did used to sport all blue, down to the shirts and the shoes. And they would also wear hats like the Detroit Tigers, and the D represents Dragnets, of course, and Notre Dame hats with the ND, and the ND would represent Notorious Dragnets. They had a huge presence at Gardena High School and Perry Middle School. And they had a leader named Jabbar. He used to run things over there, and he was considered like one of the leaders of Dragnets. I ain't gonna say the leader, but one of the leaders of Dragnets, like a big homie. Now, there was other PTSD cliques in LA at this time, which included the KWS, the Kings with Style, and SBS, the Straight Ballers Society, and other cliques like NBT, Nothing But Trouble. Now, today, we gonna get into some of the beefs that the Dragnets had. Just some of them, with the NBT and others. The Dragnets used to jump members of the NBT, and NBT will come back jumping on them, and it'll go back and forth for years. They used to come up to Gardena High and jump on them, and then Dragnets would go up there to Westchester and other schools and jump on other PTSDs. But eventually, the NBT, even though they had homies from 60, I heard NBT eventually turned into Trouble Gangsta Crips, 51st Street. Dragnets being affiliated with the Shotguns, push moving and all that. I guess they squashed the beef. You can correct me on that. The Dragnets also been bust on by the Bank Stars and got into real crazy shootouts. Now, I can't get into that allegedly, man. This is allegedly. And they also had a history of brawls, melees in Gardena. Not just at the high school, but in the city itself. One day, students from Dorsey High, a predominantly blood school, came up to Gardena High School to go up against the kids there, because Gardena is a Crip school. Some of the bloods that came up there was the Brims, like Van Ness Gangsta Brims and the Also, the 135 power rule. So they all came up to the football field. So one of the leaders of the Bloods put a red rag on the field and said, "Hey, Blood, anybody come past this flag, they get fought on, Blood." And Jabari, the leader of the Dragnets, said, "F that." And he crossed the line. And they had a big ass melee. I mean, it looked like a damn war going down in the football field. They was whooping on each other, man. Shotguns jumped in, and then they was brawling all across the football field. Security could break it up. It was that many people. The Dragnets at their peak reached hundreds of members, but it has also been said / assumed that most of them eventually turned shotgun crib. But I spoke to some reputables, and they told me the Dragnets is still in Gardena to this day. And that's all I got today, man. You know what I'm saying? Just something light, a little nickel sack, man. But yeah, man, you know, it's not gonna be too much information in this one, man. But just keep it locked, man. Watch what I drop later on this week and this weekend, man. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, man. I'm out of here. Week.